What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video, we're going to be discussing NIO, what it did today. We're going to be going over the price action, just all of that. Now, before I get into this video, I'd like to remind you, like, comment, subscribe, and if you haven't already, join my free Discord, link in the description below, and then you can hop in there, ask me questions if you need anything. Now, let's get right into this technical analysis. Now, today was a bit disappointing on NIO. I will say that. I was expecting a green day on NIO today. Now, the overall market, when we're looking at tech, it was up huge today. We were up like over 200 points, and then we came right back down, and the sellers were here. Now, with NIO, it was pushing up. I mean, it wasn't pushing up as much as I thought it was with the overall market. It was a little bit lagging behind, but it was still, turning green in a sense when we were pushing up to here. And I thought we were good, we were golden. And then towards the later part of the day, I think it was around 2 o'clock, the sellers started showing up. This is when we got in this zone right here. We got that rejection, and then now buyers, we found buyers right here, and now we're kind of basing out, and I think we are gearing up for a move up tomorrow, hopefully. But NIO unfortunately followed suit with that. So with looking at NIO in the morning, right, we had this little dip. We had the morning dip, then we just pushed up. We were pushing up, so NIO was pushing up with the overall market. Then we tried to hold. We tested this level right here. We tested this level, we found buyers, and then just the overall market decided to dump, and unfortunately NIO fell with it. And then we started to recover a little bit, and towards the end of the day, the last 30 minutes, it looks like NIO actually was unable to recover, at least at the same speed the NASDAQ was doing. So it was a little disappointing, to say the least, watching NIO today. Now, what I'm going to look out for, and what you definitely need to look out, is this support right here. This 44.67 support, I talked about that yesterday. Now, yesterday it closed and it held above it, so we were looking okay. In my last NIO video, I said as long as we close the day at 44.67, I think we should be good. Now, we opened up today right at it, and then we pushed up, and then unfortunately, like I mentioned, we had that sell-off towards the afternoon when the overall market was just pushing down, and NIO unfortunately fell with it. So my main focus tomorrow is really getting above that 44.67. I really want us to see us get above that 44.67. This is a strong support. Look how many times we hovered over here. So there was a lot of buying activity right here. We hit it, bounced up, hit it, bounced up, and then today we unfortunately fell through. So what I'm looking for, the first step I'm looking for, at least tomorrow, is getting back above 44.67. I definitely want to see that. Now, if you want to give it some room, I do not want to getting past this low right here. So 43.43 is where, if it gets below that, then that's when I'm going to start to, hey, what's happening? Are we changing gears? Is NIO coming back down? But as long as it stays above this last low right here, we should be good. Now, so the bulls need to show up tomorrow. The bulls really do need to show up tomorrow, and I do think that if the overall market is up, NIO should be up as well. Now, it wasn't just NIO taking a hit. We had Tesla, which is another EV. It was pushing down as well, and the overall market was pushing up. So Tesla, NIO, and I'm pretty sure XPeng as well was down today. Let's take a look at XPeng. Actually, XPeng was up. Wow, this is actually a shocker. This is the first time I looked at XPeng today, guys. See, this typically does not happen. XPeng, if NIO is down, XPeng is typically down. Okay, so it held that support. Amazing. So it looks like NIO and Tesla were the only EVs, at least the ones I look at, that were affected by today's downturn in the market. So that is very, very interesting to look at. So what I'm looking at for tomorrow, and this is going to correlate with NIO, I do believe, is still that push up again in here. So when we pushed up to here on the NASDAQ, we were met with sellers, right? We came down, buyers bought us back up. So what I'm looking for is a push up again, retest, and then confirm it. I still stand by. I do think we're going to be heading up here this week, just based off of the price action we had over here. So I do think this pullback was needed. So we were up there, came back down, and I do think that this will include the rally right here, and I do think we'll head up tomorrow. Now, if we do head up on the overall market, NIO should benefit from that. So what I'm looking for is get above 44.67, and now depends on how crazy we get tomorrow. I doubt we have a $4 day where we push up to here, but anything's possible. But by Thursday, I am looking for us to be close to 48.31. I'm looking for us to be close to 48.31. Now, you have to pay attention to how it reacts around here. A couple things can happen. We have that instant rejection, have that rejection like we did over here. So there's a couple of things that could happen when we push through. So we want the bulls to show up so we can get above 48.31 and close that strong. But we could get rejected, so we have to watch out for the rejection. We need to first make sure, though, that we get above 44.67 tomorrow and hold above it. We don't need to fall through like we did today. We need to make sure that we hold above it. That's the key with anything. This level needs to get above and hold above it. So I'm still leaning towards bullish. I'm cautious though. I'm cautiously bullish right now, just based off how we got rejected right here and fell through. Still looking at this low right here, but I do believe that if the overall market's up, like I mentioned many times before, I do think NIO will follow that. So I am looking, just to sum it up, a close above 44.67 tomorrow. That needs to be the summary. If not, we are going to see some rejection and we potentially could get a little lower down here. So I'll keep you guys updated like I always do with these NIO videos. Other than that, guys, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you so much for watching my videos and being a supporter, and I'll see you guys in the next video.